So Halo and more Xbox games coming to PlayStation, Astrobot Dualsense controllers, and Sony tease Bloodborne once again. Those are the stories we're going to cover today, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. First, yes or no, have you finished Bloodborne or not? We're obviously going to be talking about Bloodborne today, but before then, I'm curious how many of you have finished the game. So comment below, yes or no, if you've finished Bloodborne or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now diving into the first story of the video, Halo, Hellblade, and more could be coming to PlayStation 5. Reading from Xbox Era, Tom Warren of The Verge has posted a new paywalled notepad newsletter. In it, he reports that Xbox is working on a Halo Combat Evolved remaster and may bring it and more games to PlayStation, though they are not going full multi-platform and will still have Xbox exclusives. In his paywalled notepad newsletter, Tom Warren of The Verge has stated that Microsoft is in the early stages of development on a remaster of Halo Combat Evolved, and it may launch on PlayStation's console. Alongside that, Mr. Warren's piece intimated that for the upcoming Project Latitude program, games in consideration on Project Latitude include Age of Empires 2, Age of Mythology, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, Starfield, Halo Combat Evolved Remaster, Doom The Dark Ages. Gears 6 hasn't been considered yet. We shouldn't expect to see any of these types of announcements on Sunday's show. I'm not expecting to hear much about Project Latitude during Sunday's Xbox show, as Microsoft will largely focus on games for Xbox instead. Microsoft isn't planning to go fully multi-platform and not have Xbox exclusives. So, as I've said before, I'm not the biggest fan of Microsoft going third party. I guess it makes sense to bring Bethesda games over and Activision games over because those have been long-time third-party titles as well. For example, like Doom. Makes sense, a lot of sense to bring that over to PlayStation. It's been on PlayStation, but to bring something like Halo to PlayStation is wild to see for me. Halo is such a staple of Xbox. When you think Xbox, you think Halo, you think Gears. At least, apparently here, they're not considering Gears 6 for PlayStation, but who's to say that doesn't change down the line? The biggest reason why we shouldn't want Microsoft to go fully multi-platform is because, again, this doesn't push Sony. We need somebody to push Sony to get the best value for us, the consumer. Considering Xbox is trying to get ahead of PlayStation potentially with their next console in 2026, it looks like they're not fully giving up here in the console wars, and based off this article, it doesn't seem like Microsoft is going full multi-platform yet. Just partially. Yet, we'll see how this goes, of course. And if you're enjoying the video so far, hit that subscribe button and join our growing community on our way to 150,000 subscribers. Now diving into the second story of the video, Astrobot Dualsense controllers. So recently Sony confirmed a good chunk of details when it comes to pre-ordering Astrobot. The game is most likely going to be $60. I don't know why they didn't just reveal the price yesterday. We've seen leaks from other sites, and $60 is a pretty solid price in my opinion. I honestly thought Sony was going to price the game at $70 because this is a full-fledged game with, according to them, 6 galaxies to explore and 80 levels to go through. That's pretty big compared to Playroom. Again, that was a demo, but just to show you the size difference, Playroom has 16 levels. This game has 80 levels, just to acknowledge the size difference between that demo we got in 2020 and this full-fledged game we're going to be getting later in September. Again, this is going to be a big adventure, and I'm excited to play it come September 6th. What I'm also waiting for is Sony to announce DualSense controllers for Astrobot. It only makes sense for them to do that. I created an edit with the first controller they showed off in the initial trailer reveal, and the reaction to it has been great. People definitely want an Astrobot controller. Sony took this even further with the pre-order information because it showcases even more designs for what the game calls the Dual Speeder, which is the DualSense controller, and it seems to be your way to travel across the game. The design I like the most is the one with all the different Astrobot characters that represent PlayStation history, and the controller itself is just blowing up with colors. Sony, I need you guys to make this thing into an actual purchasable controller later this year. Please, you guys have to do that. I just wanted to highlight this because there are some great designs here, but I worry Sony will just go with something very simple for launch like they've done with past controllers. please don't do that and release the controller with the Astro characters, the dual speeder skin that we see here in the pre-order edition. Release that into a full-fledged controller. I'm telling you, that thing is going to get sold out. We'll see what they give us, because I would be surprised if Sony doesn't release a controller for this game at launch. But you guys let me know if you'd buy any of these controllers or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And now diving into the final story of the video, Sony acknowledged Bloodborne. Reading from The Gamer, for years Bloodborne fans have been waiting and hoping for Sony to acknowledge them. Turns out PlayStation has finally acknowledged Bloodborne. Sadly, it's not a remaster, but it might be something just as good. I don't think people are going to think this is just as good as a Bloodborne remaster. But to continue, as officially revealed on Thursday via the PlayStation blog, Team Asobi revealed all the bonuses that will come with the 3 editions of Astrobot that will be available for pre-order. One of those bonuses is a Bloodborne themed outfit that is as epic as it sounds. There is, however, a caveat. The Yarnum tourist outfit is only available via the digital deluxe edition. While specific price points haven't been announced, we reckon it'll probably run gamers $79.99 when pre-orders open on Friday. So this has become a joke, a big joke yesterday, with people pretty much calling Sony trolls at this point to have this skin and make a little video using this skin and putting that out there, and still not giving people a Bloodborne remaster. Again, the last thing we've heard about a Bloodborne anything is it potentially being a PlayStation 6 remake. We'll see how that goes, of course, and I'm curious to see what the prices are for the game today. It's been leaked to be $60 US, but we'll see how that goes. You guys let me know if you're pre-ordering Astrobot or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with "I am ready for the reveals." Again, a reminder, today is the Summer Games Fest showcase, so I'm excited to see what we get. Lego Horizon is potentially going to be at the show. It's been leaked multiple times now, and actual credible leakers are saying it's going to be at the event at Summer Games Fest, so later tonight. I'm excited to see what we get from Sony. If you are as well, destroy the comment section with "I am ready for the reveals," and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.